Hey Terrence, Mo talked about you and Delon and him bonding on a flight to Sacramento when you first got traded to the team. Just how much is that grouping meant to you coming to a new city and a new situation?
Well, for me, it was being a young guy, it was major. I got two vets, that I two vets in Mo and Delon. Just talking to me and making sure we on the same page. And these last few games, man, we've been clicking on a different level. Not just the new guys, but guys that's been here. Sean, Nezzy, coming out of his bag, playing great basketball. DJ, I can keep going, man. All the guys is filling their roles and stepping up when the time is the opportunity to show itself. They all stepped up.
Yeah, Terrence, just what did being in Toronto and being around guys like Lowry and Mark Gasol and all those vets mean to you as a rookie, and how is that helping you to where you are right now?
Man, that's a great question. Because it definitely plays a big part. Being around those guys, watching them, each and every night, soaking up that knowledge. Those some great leaders. Kyle, Fred, had Serge, Mark Gasol, just guys that's been in this league for a while and been successful in this league. It's definitely plays a big part. I just take the professionalism from them. Serge taught me how to just work on my body, eat right, lift out the games, things of that sort, man. To stay in this league a long time. Knowledge wise, Kyle Lowry is one of the greatest, just, thinking the game, you know, and as well as Fred Van Vliet, those guys are special for sure. But, being there, as a young guy, I definitely stoked up a lot of knowledge and things of that sort from them, mostly being a professional, professionalism, on and off the court.
Sean Cunningham.
Hey, Terrence. When you just look at just tonight overall, and you guys are, like you mentioned, things are really clicking for you guys, and you've got some big pieces down. How gratifying is it to see things kind of culminate for you guys right now?
Well, it just next man up, man. That's what you want in a team. Anytime, injuries happen, throughout the whole year for everyone, and during those times, you want to see, how your team respond. And I think lately we've been responding to, pretty decent way. Playing these games, everyone, stepping in and doing their job. That's the most important thing. I told some of the young guys, even though I'm young, told some of the young guys, every time you step on the court, man, it's an interview, man. Like, not even just for this team, for every team, every 29 other teams, that you're interviewing for. Every time you step on the court, it's an interview, and that's the way I approach the game now, because I know the business side of it, and like I said, that's another thing that's I learned from my vets over at Toronto. It's paving the way, showing me the ropes, and that's one thing I want to trickle down to the young guys here. Is be ready when your name called. 'Cause every night you step on the floor, it's an interview.
Hey, Terrence, I just want to see if you could provide a commentary for that fourth quarter. First half, you gave up 65 points, but you came out, guns blazing, in that fourth quarter and had a big swing. What was your thoughts on your team play?
Luke he lit a spark in us, man. Halftime, he gave it to us, no doubt. We came out a little sluggish, I would say. And those guys, got comfortable as far as getting in the paint, passing the ball, sharing the ball, and shooting shots. That's contagious. Make shots, contagious. Guys playing together, it definitely trickled down. So those guys set the tone coming out the second half. The starting group, they set the tone, and everyone just follow their lead.
Crystal Santos.
Hey Terence, hope you're doing well. How after if you look back this season with and all those adversities through the last through the last months, what kind of relief for you is to play meaningful minutes with the Kings and be effective on the court? And what did you notice as your biggest growth through through the second part of the season?
Well, man, I would just say, just having a clear mind, and letting the game, come to me. Sometimes, these, my first year in my year and a half with Toronto, you go out there and, try to attack the game. Most of the time it don't work like that. You have to, let the game come to you and, pick your poison. I've just been, letting the game come to me, man, and, getting comfortable and getting more confidence is, has been a major key for me. And as well as, my team, believing in me, and as well as, me believing in each and every one of these guys, man, is special.
Jason Jones.
Yeah, to kind of follow up on that, about the professionalism and the lessons you learned. How did that help you accept your role on a new team, especially, and also your understanding of how important defense is as a young player, where a lot of young players don't get that, until down the road?
Toronto, I would say, is a defensive-minded team. Nick Nurse, you got several defensive schemes. So, coming from there, I knew defense was important because that's all they preach. But, as a young guy, I got the business side of, the business aspect of everything, getting traded. Didn't think I would be traded, and end up, finding a good spot here in Sacramento. When I first got here, trying to really fit in with the guys. But, the first, talk to Luke and Rico Hines, the first thing they told me was, when you come here, just beat you. And I think, as the season, as these games, kept going along, I continued to, find my place on this team and, starting to fit in.
Jason Anderson.
Terrence, you mentioned the business side of the game. I think you're set for restricted free agency this summer. You haven't been here long, but are you starting to feel like this is a place you might want to be moving forward?
It's definitely looking like that, man. James is looking really good for me. I would say this is some of the best basketball I've played, in my career. Even in college, it's some of the, best stretch of games I've played my entire life. So no doubt, man, it's definitely feel that way.
Is there something about the way this team plays or your fit in this system that you feel like is, kind of leading you there?
Well, I would say, everyone believes in everyone here. Guys get in the game. I think there was a couple games. I would hesitating to take shots, and guys like, yo, shoot the ball, bro. We believe in you, and it's vice versa. These guys, like I said, they unselfish here, and that's the way you want to play the game.
All right, thank you, Terrence.